सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Om. Uddhava Gita, 18th chapter, page 286, verse number 55. कर्मास्तु हेतुः सुखदुःखयोश्चेत् किमात्मनस्तद्धि जडाजडत्वे देहस्त्वचित् पुरुषोऽयं सुपर्णः क्रुध्येत तस्मै न हि कर्ममूलम्. Bhikshu is giving his message, that is, one has to develop titiksha towards experiences, whatever pleasure or pain one faces in one's own life. Titiksha means tolerance, endurance. This is very important for every spiritual seeker. Very tough to develop titiksha or forgiveness. As Shankaracharya said in Viveka Chudamani also, titiksha is that when you, even mentally also, you never think about ill of others. Apratikara purvakam. There is no pratikara or vengeance towards that person, opposite person who caused some pain or suffering to you. Forgiving others, daya, compassion, one has to develop. So that is the topic, how to develop titikshana. Primary, that means all problems once you want to solve, one problem you solve, another problem will come. That problem you solve, another problem will come. Like medicine, you take one medicine to cure one type of disease, another type of problems will arise, side effects like some sort of diseases are also possible. Similarly, here also, a person always think different things are cause for his or her sorrow. We saw in previous portions also who are the cause. Grahanams, that means planets are the cause, devatas are the cause. Like that, people blame others for their suffering. Here Bhikshu says nobody is cause for your pain. Your mental disturbance, whatever you undergo, the cause is your own mind. Your own mind, you are the problem, you are the solution. Problem is you, solution is you. It is not easily acceptable for anyone. But this is the fact, this is the truth. Because you have no control over other people, other situations to behave or to happen as you wish. Many things goes haywire against to our wish and will, they go against to us many times. Therefore, human being undergoes a pain, sukha, dukkha, sometimes sukha, many times dukkha. So, after telling about no planet, grahas are cause or responsible for your suffering. Never blame Rahu, Ketu, different planets. Don't blame them. Not only that, in this 55th sloka, karma, some people say my karma. My karma means what? My prarabdha karma is the cause for my suffering because of my previous past bad actions or sinful actions. Therefore, my karma alone is the cause because I was the karta previously. That karta is suffering now as a bhokta. This is the idea normally people entertain in their mind. But here Bhikshu says this is a wrong thinking. This is a misconception. Even your karma is also not responsible for your sukha and dukkha. But many times we say your punya papa karma are only cause for your sukha dukkha. Punya karma leads to sukha, papa karma leads to dukkha. This is our answer normally. But here Bhikshu says that also you can come out of by understanding, by cognitive change. At a cognitive level, you have to bring a change. What is that change? This is a very, very technical shloka, very, very important also. All these slokas are very important. From 51 to 56, these are very important shlokas. Look into the verse now. Sukhaduk karma sukhadukha yoho hetuhu astu iti chet. Karmastu is there. How to split that word? Karma plus astu, karmastu. Here karma means prarabdha karma. Maybe my karma is the cause. Astu. Karma is the cause for my suffering. My bad karma is the cause for my suffering. My good karma is cause for my pleasure. Sukha dukkhayoho hetuhu astu. Hetuhu, it means karanam. For my sukha dukkha. Iti chet, if you think so, like that, you have to change your mentality. Now, mindset you have to change. What is that change? Kim atmanaha tad hi jadajadatve. Atmanaha, for Satchidananda Atma, Atmanaha tat karma, tat means karma, he, because jadajadatve, kim, how it can be the cause for Atma. So, kim atmanaha tat, so what will happen for Atma? That karma is the hetu sukha dukkha. So what? So what for Atma? Kim atmanaha tat karma dwara kim bhavati kimapi na bhavati. Aksheparthe. Why? Jada jadatve. Because it is ahankara. Jada means inert matter. Ajada means consciousness. This is the technical name. Jada jadatve is the technical name for ahankara. For jada jadatvam means ahankara only, reflected consciousness, chidabhasa alone is modifying, changing, but not Atma. Dehaha tu chit purusho ayam suparnaha. Dehaha tu achit. Dehastvachit is there. Dehaha tu achit. Body is jadam. Achit means jadam, not chetanam. Dehaha means physical body. Dehaha tu achit. Jada cannot be the karta. Jada dehaha, inert body, cannot be the doer. Jadatvat. Only sentient entity can be the doer. Because to do, you have to plan intelligently, you have to think to do certain actions. A jada vastu cannot plan, cannot think, cannot do anything. Your body is inert jadam basically by its nature. Everyone's physical body, deha tu achit jadam, inert, insentient. Whereas Ayam Purushaha, Atma, the consciousness is Ayam Purushaha, Suparnaha. Suparnaha means consciousness, sentient entity. Chetana, Chaitanyam ityartha. Atma is Chaitanyam, Deha is Jadam. जड़त्वात् देहः किमपि न कर्तुं शक्यते तस्मात् देहः कर्ता न भवितुं शक्यते. If suppose you say, since the body is inert, it cannot do anything, any action, therefore deha cannot be the karta. Can you take, since Atma is the Chaitanyam, sentient entity, as you said, sentient entity only can be the doer, karta bhavati. Can we say Atma is the doer? Suppose anyone asks, because of insentiency, Deha cannot be the karta. Okay. But consciousness is sentient. Can it be a karta? We say, Shastra says no. Pure consciousness also cannot be the karta. Shuddha Chaitanyam Purushaha Atma Chaitanyam cannot be the karta. Why? What is the logic here? Because to be as a karta, karta has to undergo some modifications. He has to undergo some modifications. Atma, Chaitanya, Swarupa Atma can never undergo any change. Avikaritvad. It is unchangeable. Therefore, Atma can never be the karta. What is the logic here? To be as a karta, one has to undergo some modifications, changes. Whereas Atma cannot be the karta because it never undergo any change. It is nirvikaraha. Vikara can never happen in Atma. Tasmat nirvikaratvat Atma karta na bhavitum shakyate. Over. Now, Jada Deha also not karta. Atma also cannot be the karta. Then who is the karta? Deha is anatma. Anatma Deha cannot be the doer. Atma cannot be the doer. There is no third entity. There is only Atma and Anatma in this world. Only two are there. Atma and Anatma. Atma cannot do any karma, therefore it cannot be the karta. Nishkriyaha. Deha also cannot do anything because it is jadam. Then Anatma, Atma both are not kartas. Then who is the karta? What is that third entity? For that, Shastra says, yes, there is a third entity, mysterious entity, which you cannot logically explain. Actually, who is the karta? Namda Pandine. I am the doer. I am doing. Therefore, I am the doer. People use the word normally. Let us think, who is this karta? I am the doer. I am educating my children. I am the father. I am doing my duty. I am the doer. I am the doer of my job. I am a housekeeper. I am a householder. Like that, so many karmas we take upon ourselves I am doing this, I am doing that, I am doing this, I am doing that, means I am the doer. Everyone's claim that. But never think that who is this karta? Who is this karta? Now, Atma cannot be the karta, ruled out. Anatma Deha also cannot be the karta, ruled out. What is this mysterious third entity where this karta is experienced? We are all experiencing the karta, my karma phalam, my prarabdha, my sanchita karma, my past karmas. All this we are talking. Who is this karta? For that, ingenious answer we have from Shastra. You know all of that. I am going to dwell upon that now. Who is the doer? Check yourself. It is like a going through the litmus test, metal detector. You have to go through. That is called cross-examination. Are you ready to do cross-examination? All of you question yourself. Who is the karta? I am the karta, doer of so and so action. Every one of us say, let us inquire into this karta, mysterious karta. It is a mystery only. That is, since Atma cannot be the karta, Anatma cannot be the karta, there is one more entity formed in the Antahkaranam, the Chidabhasa, Ahankara, Jada, Ajada. Jada, Ajada. Ahankara is mixture of consciousness and matter. Ahankara, the Jiva, is the mixture of the individual, is the mixture of lower I and higher I. Like in 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, we saw Paraprakriti and Aparaprakriti. Paraprakriti is Atma Chaitanyam, Aparaprakriti is Jadam Prakriti. Therefore, Kshetra Kshetrajnaha also we saw that here the Chaitanyam reflect in the mind, there Ahankara is formed. That Ahankara claim I am the Karta. That Ahankara alone claim I am the Karta. Yaha Karta bhavati, saha eva bhokta bhavati. Therefore, I am experiencing pleasure, that is, I am a bhokta. I am experiencing pain, I am a bhokta, experiencer of pain. Therefore, Karta is there. Every one of us experiencing. For that, consciousness is reflecting in the mind. Antahkaranam, Chidabhasa is formed. That lower I, higher I mixture is the Karta. Mixture of what and what? Chit and Chidabhasa. Chit is the Sakshi Chaitanya, Chidabhasa is the lower I, Ahankara. It is a myth. Myth means mystery. Mystery, it is like a magic show when you are seeing the magician doing all the things on the stage. He brings birds, he brings water, he brings everything, he cut the person and make the person separate also and walk in between. All are looking real. But on inquiry, you understand there are only mystery, magic, myth, they are not real. Like that, Karta is also a mystery, only an appearance. That is why, how this mysterious, logically inexplicable Ahankara happened in Saddarshanam. Ramana Maharshi says, Ahankara is like a pishacha. Dhavati Ahankara pishachavat eshaha. He says, if you inquire into that, who is this Ahankara, it vanishes away. It will vanish. If you don't inquire, it will chase you. So we are doing that inquiry. It is just like a pratibimba mukham, reflected face. Let us take example. A reflected face in the mirror is a false face, a reflected face. reflected face depending upon original face for its existence. Reflected face is formed in the mirror. So the reflected face has got, which is formed in the mirror, has got some common features and some uncommon features. Reflected face has got some common features and some uncommon features. Common features like original face. Original face, eyes, nose, ears, etc., they appear in the reflected face. Shape appears, position appears, position of organs appears. So all this color also appear same as the original face. Reflected face also appear same like that. These are the common features. What are the uncommon features? Reflected face moves when the mirror is moved. Mirror movement is a reflected face movement. Even the original face is not moving, reflected face moves and as the mirror moves. That is why mirror is, suppose mirror is dirty, face look dirty. Mirror is broken, face also appear in cracks, like it is not proper face. So therefore mirror is clear, face is clear. Mirror is not clear, face is not clear. So some features of face, reflected face, depending upon mirror. Some features of Atma depending upon Chit. Some features of Anatma depending upon, here Atma means Deha, original face. Some features of original face appearing in the reflected face. Some features of mirror appearing. Suppose that mirror, convex and concave mirror, your face shape also changes. So that feature is not original face feature. Your face, reflected face looking like a long face or flat face, it is not belong to the original face. It is belongs, that feature of that face belongs to the mirror. So reflected face is real or unreal. You cannot say it is real also, you cannot say it is unreal also. It is seemingly real, reflected face. So this is about example. Similarly, face is different from the mirror. Face is different from the mirror. What face? Reflected face is different from the mirror. Reflected face is different from original face. Reflected face is different from the mirror. Reflected face is different from the original face. Now come to the Ashtangkata. Similarly, this Ahankara, I the Karta, whom I am thinking, I am the doer, the Chidabhasa, reflected consciousness, is like a reflected face. This reflected consciousness formed in the mirror-like mind. Mirror-like mind. Original consciousness is like a original face. Common features are there. Some Chidabhasa is sentient. It has borrowed sentiency from the original consciousness. Chidabhasa is looking like sentient, even though originally it is not sentient, because it has borrowed sentiency from Atma. And position of that Chidabhasa is belong to the mind, Antahkaranam. Location is because of mind. Location of reflected face is also because of mirror. Location of the reflected face is depending upon the mirror. Similarly, location of this Chidabhasa, Ahankara, is also based on Antahkaranam. So these are the common and uncommon features. Magical show like Karta. So Karta has got a partial features of original and Anatma, like Anatma has got a partial features of um, reflected face, just as it has got a partial features of mirror, partial features of original face. Similarly, this ahankara also, the karta who is thinking I am the karta, karta also has got partial features of antahkaranam, partial features of atma. Antahkaranam is anatma. This ahankara chidabhasa has got ahankara is equal to chidabhasa. Reflected consciousness has got anatma features, antahkaranam, and atma features. Atma feature is sentiency. Anatma feature is sukhi, dukhi. That mind is pain of that body, mind, it takes. Like dirty mirror, clean mirror, like body when it is pain, not having any injury or any disease, it is happy. When it has got problem, body, that problem this ahankara takes, as it were. Therefore, Chidabhasa, in Dakshinamurti Stotram also, Maya viva vijrumbhayatyapi maha yogi vayasvichaya. Maya vina. Therefore, it is Ajadam is called Maya or Prakriti. Is the feature of Anatma. Ajadatvam is the feature of Atma. Jadatvam of Ahankara. Ahankara belongs to Sukshma Sarira. Sukshma Sarira is Jadam. Jadatvam belongs to the feature of Anatma. Ajadatvam belongs to the feature of Atma. Therefore, Jada Jadatve is in the Sloka. This Jada Jadatve is the mixture of what and what? Ajada Atma, Jada, Anatma. Now, Upadesha Saram, Ramana Maharshi says, Manasam tu kim margani krite naiva manasam marga arjavad. The more you inquire into this mind, it will disappear. Therefore, the motion of the movement, all are belong to the anatma, not the atma. Therefore, these are all called optical illusion. Like magic show, when you go, it is an optical illusion. Here in Dashtanta, higher eye and lower eye, and taking the lower eye as real, reflected face as real. Suppose a person takes, how problem it is, how much problem it is. But people in Ajnana, they are taking their lower eye, ahankara, as they are. That is the mistake they are doing. And that's why science stopped with energy in motion. What is this world? If you ask scientists, they say world is nothing but energy in motion. This is the difference between Vedanta and science. What Vedanta says, what is world? They talk about creation. We talk about the creator. Okay. People think more and do theses, lot of theses and theses upon the creation. We think upon, we invent upon, we work upon what? Creator. Creator means what? Atma is not a doer. That is, in Vedanta we say, consciousness is in motion. World means consciousness in motion. Energy in motion is called world, they say, but we say consciousness in motion is the world. There is no world other than consciousness. Therefore, who is Karta now? There is no Karta at all, really speaking. Really speaking, if there is no Karta. Why? Karta cannot be there. Karta must be either Atma or Anatma. Atma cannot be the Karta, Nirvikaratvat. Anatma cannot, Deha cannot, mind cannot be a Karta because Jadatvat. In between there is a Karta because of Ahankara, it is formed Jada Jadatve. Dehaha tu Achit Ayam Purushaha Suparnaha. Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakhayo Samani Vrikshe Parishasvajate. So that Suparnaha means consciousness, sentient, brilliant entity. Kasmai Krithyeta, upon whom you are showing your anger. Kasmai Krithyeta, you cannot have any anger on anyone. Nahi karma moolam. So if there is no karta, there cannot be a karma. There cannot be a karma means what? There cannot be a prarabdha karma, ragami karma or sanchita karma. If there is no karma, there is no karma phalam. If there is no karma phalam, there is no sukha dukkha bhokta, experiencer of pleasure and pain. If there is no bhokta, the experiencer of pleasure and pain, there is no samsara. There is no samsara at all. To be as a samsari, there must be a bhokta. To be a bhokta, there must be a karma phalam. To have a karma phalam, there must be a karma. To do karma, there must be a karta. To be as a karta, who is the karta? Atma cannot be the karta, Anatma cannot be the karta. So karta vanished now. Karta is not there really. Why you are so angry upon others? They have done this to me. When they cause some pain to you, they are the doer. They get the doer status. Because of that doer status, they are the doers, karta, cause for my unhappiness. Suppose you say, either you think you are the doer or you think they are the doers and you are angry with them as they are the karta. Who is the karta? Neither you are karta or they are karta. You have given this logically inexplicable karta you have given and reality to that, and you are worrying. I have prarabdha karma and hitting the head. I have prarabdha karma, what a papam I have done, why I am suffering this much. This is the misconception. Unless you won't come from this notion, you will be in delusion or confusion. Your confusion will continue as long as you don't understand this truth. What truth? I am not a karta. Therefore, I have no karma phalam. I have not done karma, therefore I have no karma phalam, therefore I am not a bhokta, therefore I am not a sufferer, I am not an enjoyer. Therefore, who am I? You are Sakshi Chaitanya. This mysterious ahankara comes in the middle, which is really speaking, it's not there. It is like a marriage water. It is like a roof snake, just like that. As long as you want to do enquiry, it remains. That karta will remain and chase you lifelong. Keep you under always miserable condition. Who is responsible? Tell me now. Our sorrow, our pain, for that, who is responsible? Not our prarabdha, not our planets, not the devatas. You yourself, your ignorance is the cause. Thinking that I have understood Shastra, studied so many years, but have you understood who is this karta? Enquire like this. Remove that Atma, which is Nirvikaram, cannot be the karta. Anatma, Dehaha, mind cannot be the Karta, doer. In between, who is there? This third one. Karta. Chidavasa is there, Swamini. Ahankara is there. Therefore, it is the Karta. Where is Ahankara? Just like reflected face. Mirror is there, original face is there. How far real this reflected face? Tell me. How much real? 80% real? 90% real? Or 70% real? 50% real? It is not real at all. It is only an appearance. Your kartrutvam also, kartahood, doership also like that only. If you accept you are a karta, I'm a mother, I'm doing lot of duties, I'm a wife, I'm doing lot of duties, as a husband, I'm doing lot of duties. Why this abhimana? Your abhimana alone is the cause for your suffering. Who says? I am not telling. Bhikshu says. So this is the last but one. Next one, some people say kalaha. Next shloka. He says, in the previous shloka, what is the last one? Nahi karma moolam. There is no moolam, birthplace of ahankara. Birthplace. Moolam means karma moolam means you cannot know the root of karta. Where from this karta is coming? You cannot know. You try. You ask, who is this doer? I am saying I am the karta. Who is this karta? Karma moolam nahi syad. There is no starting point of karma. Ahankara. Karma moolam means ahankara. Moolam is not there. Moolam is not there. Next shloka, number 56, page 287. Kalastu hetuhu sukha dukhayoschet kimatmanastatra tadatmakosau nagnehi tapurna himasya tasyat कृध्येत कस्मै न परस्य द्वन्द्वम्. Now there are people blame my suffering, my pain, anything is because of kala. வேளை சரியா இல்லை. வேளை என்ன? காலம். வேளை சரியா இல்லை தமிழில் சொல்லுவான். வேளை சரியா இல்லை சம்ஸ்கிருதம் தான் வேலா అని சொல்லுவான். Vela. Vela, Sanskrita only became Vela. Okay. How the mind is making a lot of jugglery to withstand with the world. You cannot make any change in the world. People change your mind setup. Don't try to change the setup outside. Change your mind set-off box. And the TV channels vardukaga veetla and the house they keep the set-off box. And the box, if you keep only, some channels will come. Like that, some set-off boxes make your mind set properly. That properly means understand, get knowledge, make your mind intelligent mind, buddhi to work. Don't see, born with ignorance. We are not supposed to die with ignorance. Everybody is born with ignorance. But it does not mean you have to die with ignorance. Intelligent person will never die with ignorance. Intelligent person get wisdom and leave the body. That is called intelligence. That is called intelligence. Dhiraha. In one shloka, Kalidasa says, who are dhiraha? Dhiraha, those people who are yasya chittam, chetansi. There is no vikara in their chittam. They are called dhiraha, they say. That is the idea. Everywhere parikshalokan karmachitan brahmano nirvedamayat, like that one has to understand kalaha. Some people think time alone is the cause for my sukha and dukkha. Sukha dukkha yoho kalaha hetuhu astu iti ched. If anyone think that kala alone is the cause for my suffering, pleasure and pain, this pleasure and pain both are because of kala, the time principle. Vela or kala, akarantaha strilingaha vela shabdaha. Here kalaha, time is not a really karma, karta also just as a mysterious principle. Karta, time is also a mysterious principle. What is time? Tell me. What is the definition of time? Everybody keep watching, looking at the time. How many times we see per day we look at the watch? How many times? Just tomorrow onwards, count. How many times you watch the watch? How many times you watch the watch in a day? Count. Everybody looking at the time only. Now also you are looking at the time. How many minutes are there? That time is also a mysterious entity. As long as you have ignorance, avidya, that you look from the avidya, the kala appears, time appears. Avidya goes away, kala also disappears. Therefore we say the definition for this kala, time means avidya chit samyogaha kalaha. Avidya means avidya, mula avidya, and chit. Chit means chaitanyam. Chit chaitanyam and avidya samyogaha kalaha. You remove avidya, kala will not be there. Kala will go away. So time and space both are a mystery. When and where? When and where both are a mystery. My story, it is called mystery. Time and space both are mystery. How can you explain the creation? Creation means time. Creation means space. Space and time come within the creation. So time cannot be explainable. Either it is there or not, you cannot explain. It is not there, really speaking. Because as long as you have ignorance, time is there. Otherwise, time is not there. Therefore, Atma is beyond time and space. Sandra Nandava Bodhatmaka Anupamidam Desha Kala Avadhibhyam Nirmuktam. Everybody chants Narayanam Padikare, Narayanam Padikare, I am reading Narayanam. What is the first sloka of Narayanam? This is the prayer sloka. Sandra Nandava Bodhatmaka Anupamidam Desha Kala Avadhibhyam. Kala Avadhi is not there, Desha Avadhi is not there. Atma Chaitanyam is free from time limitation and space limitation. Avadhibhyam nirmuktam. That's why understanding is very important. Like a parrot, how long you can chant go on and on and on without understanding. Even after a certain age, you are supposed to understand. Therefore, consciousness, when you look from the Ajnana Dwara, when you look at it, Kala comes. Avidya Dwara, when you look at it, it appears. Time appears. Time looks as though real. It is not real. Therefore what Uh, this chapter is full of really Bhikshu's message is this much only. 51 to 56, the cognitive therapy, this is called. Change you have to bring in your cognition, thinking. Cognitive therapy or knowledge therapy. Knowledge therapy. Every one person is in the realm of time zone, time. எவ்வளோ டைமுக்கு இம்பார்ட்டண்ட் கொடுக்கணும். பொய், டைமே பொய், காலமே பொய். காலஹாத்து சுகதுக்கையோஹோ ஏத்துஹு சேத். ஸோ வாட் தேர்ஃபோர் மைண்ட் and transformation, mental transformation is better than setup transformation. காலம் சரியில்லை, இது ராகு காலம், ராகு கண்டம். அந்த சில பேருக்கு இந்த சனிக்கிழமையோ இந்தந்த ஒரு கிழமைக்கு டைம் டேக்கு அந்தந்த ராகு காலம் பார்ப்பான். அந்த டைம் மூவ் பண்ணக்கூடாது, போகக்கூடாது, எல்லாம் காலம் டைம் எல்லாம் முகூர்த்தம். இதெல்லாம் என்ன சுவாமி, இதெல்லாம் பொய்யான்னா வியாவகாரிகமாக சத்தியம், பாரமார்த்திகமாக பொய். ஓகே, தட் இஸ் that knowledge. Look into the second line. Kim atmanaha tatra tadatmakaha asau. What is kim atmanaha? What will happen to Atma? Nothing will happen by this time principle. It cannot touch because Atma is higher order of reality. Kala is mithya. It is only lower order of reality. It is appearance only. Tatra means evam sati. This is being so. This is being so means what? Kalaha cannot be the, time cannot be the cause for your sukha and dukkha. டைம் சரியாக இல்லை, டைம் சரியாக இல்லைன்னு சொல்லுவான். டைம் சரியாக இல்லைன்னா டைம் அன்னதே தெரியாது உனக்கு, அது சரியாக இல்லைன்னு வேறே. டைமு சரியாக இல்லைன்னு சொல்லுது. என்ன புரியாமலே புரியுறது நினைக்கிறது தப்பு தான். இன்னும் ஒன்றும் புரியாது, தெரியாதுன்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறது தான் பெரிய விஷயம். கிம் ஆத்மனஹ தத்ர tadatmakaha asau. Tadatmakaha means Atma appears as time. Tadatmakaha. Kalaha is Atma appears as a time. Tadatmakaha. As time in its what? In its empirical field. Atma appears as time in its empirical field. Empirical field and a vyavaharika field. Why? When it vyavaharika comes, ignorance. Vyavaharika, you give satyatvam. Kala comes satyatvam, you are giving. Then you are in sukha dukkha turmoil. Sukham everybody accept. Dukkanda kashtam swamini. So and the dukkam eppo when the time. When means time. Okay. Na agnehi hi tapaha. So he gives a nice example. How fire can have tapam, burning feature. How agni, fire can feel the burning. Fire has got burning nature. It is its nature. You cannot say Agni has got, no, it is burning. Agni is burning, you cannot say. Agni can burn anything. Agni cannot be burnt. Agni, fire cannot be burnt. Fire can burn anything. Why? Why fire cannot burnt by fire? Because burning is its nature. Tapaha. Scorching. Agnehe tapaha na syad. Fire cannot have any scorching pain because it is scorcher of everything. How can it have scorching pain? It cannot. Similarly, himasya tatus na syad. Himasya sitalam. How can a snow can have cold? How can fire can have heat? Huh? How fire has got heat? Fire has got power, heat. Heat is called fire. Fire will never get heat. Fire is heat. Similarly, snow, Hima means snow, can never have coldness. No? Cold. Hima means cold. அதுக்கு கோல்டு எப்படி வரும்? வராது. ஹிமஸ்ய தது நஸ்யாத், கோல்டு நஸ்யாத். Snow cannot have cold, fire cannot have heat. Similarly, consciousness, kala cannot exist separate from consciousness. Consciousness empirical appearance is time. Consciousness from empirical angle, it is called time. Whatever is empirical is mithya, unreal. That example is nice. Krudhyeta kasmai na parasya dvandvam. Upon whom you can be angry. How krudhyeta kasmai, upon whom you can be angry. Kasmai na parasya dvandvam. Parasya means atmanaha, dvandvam nasti. Pair of opposites are not there for atma. Pair of opposites are not there for atma. Therefore, I, the atma, am not afflicted by kala, not disturbed by kala. Therefore, kala also cannot do anything. With this, all are explained. Now, the next sloka, 57, I will introduce. Page number 288. न केनचित् कापि कथं च नास्य द्वन्द्वोपरागः परतः परस्य यथाहमः संसृतिरूपिणः स्यात् देवः प्रवृद्धो न बिभेति भूतैः. This is the conclusion, final verdict of Bhikshu. Because of these reasons, Kala cannot disturb me, the Atma. Kala can disturb the body-mind complex. Devata can disturb the body-mind complex. And Grahas, planets can disturb the body-mind complex. Karma can disturb the body-mind complex. But I, the consciousness, am not disturbed by anything, any of these factors. How? Because body is mithya, mind is mithya. Mithya, you say, Swamini, how I am suffering now? How can it be mithya? You means who? Your body is suffering. You are not suffering. Your mind, emotional fluctuations are going. You are the mind, you have the mind. You never say you are the mind. You have the mind. You never say I am sorrowful, I have sorrow, you say. Since you have sorrow, you don't have sorrow. You have sorrow is equal to you don't have sorrow. How is it now? What you have is not you. What you have is not you. What you have is only belonging to you. Body, mind is not you. Emotions are not you. Buddhi, mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankara, sharira, all are proximate to me, the consciousness, Chaitanyam. Because of this Chidabhasa is born. Because of the Chidabhasa, I identify with the Chidabhasa and identify with the body-mind complex and identify with the limitations of the body-mind complex, disease, old age, sufferings, all disturbances you are just dumping, pouring upon you, the Atma Chaitanyam. Ahankara is a mysterious entity in between, which is not real. It is the cause for complaining upon Kala, Karta, Karma, etc. etc. All these are not real. Okay, never say Prarabdha Karma, Idikkarade, Adikkarade. All these are, as long as you nourish ignorance, you give carbohydrates and nutritions to the ignorance, and make it so fat to disturb you. They disturb. They'll disturb. All nutritions, ahankara becomes so fatter and fatter, and ignorance is thicker and thicker. Suffering, oh suffering. Nobody can protect you. Nobody can save you. You are only the savior of yourself. Through knowledge, remove your ignorance. Look into this sloka. Na kenachit, by anything, Kwapi, by anywhere, Kwapi, anywhere, by anything, Kathanchana, by any way, Na asya dvandva uparagaha. There is no dvandva, pair of opposites. Sukha, dukkha comes under pair of opposites. Pair of opposites, jaya, apajaya, mana, avamana, raga, dvesha, all are pair of opposites. Dvandva. Uparaga means covering, veiling, like grahanam. And the Rahu, Ketu, grahanam, they capture, they cover. Like that, this pair of opposites, grahanam, uparagaha, that grahanam is not there. Parataha parasya na kenachit kvapi kathanchana. Anywhere, by anywhere, at any time, by anything. Anywhere, by anyone, at any time, anywhere, space-wise. Any time, time-wise. By anything, vastu paricheda. Therefore, desha kala vastu paricheda is not there. To whom? Parataha parasya. Parasya means to Sakshi Chaitanyam. Who is Parataha? Parataha means which is beyond relative world. That is Prakriti. Parataha means here Aksharat Paratah Paraha. That Parataha is called Maya, Prakriti, lower order of reality, which is beyond the relative world. I the Sakshi Chaitanyam, Parasya Parataha. So I am the superior most Atma Chaitanyam. I am not Maya Prakriti. Yatha ahamaha samsritihi. Yatha, just as ahamaha means ahankara. Ahankara samsritihi, samsriti rupinaha. This ahankara is of the nature of samsara. Samsriti rupinaha means it is of the nature of janana, marana. I am born, I am going to die, I have disease, I have old age, I have this and that and all. Go on and on from the morning to till night. Vedanta பத்திக்கு வேதாந்தம் பக்கத்தில் இருக்கும், படிச்சுட்டே இருக்கும். We write notes also, we listen also, but never bring into day-to-day actions. That is vratan, like some people. அதெல்லாம் வேதாந்தம் சுவாமின கிளாஸில் சொல்லுவான், அப்படி சொல்லுவார் கிளாஸில். ஓகே, பட் வென் யூ கம் டு worldly relations and all, how can we manage? This won't work, like that they say. And they justify their weakness, their ajnanam. This is called nurturing the ahankara. So how long you nurture? As long as you nurture your ahankara, nurturing means what? Giving reality to the ahankara, giving reality to the duality. Therefore, suffering is bound to be there. When you wake up, samsrutihi rupinaha, samsara sasyat will be there. But evam prabuddhaha na bibheti bhutaihi. Whoever recognize a wise person, prabuddhaha means woken up to his or her real nature by listening to Uddhava Gita, Gita, Bhagavad Gita, all other Vedanta Granthas, Prabuddhaha, na bhibheti, never afraid of anything. Who is afraid of whom? Atma can never be afraid. Abhayam pratishtham vindate udaramantaram kurute adhatasya bhayam bhavati. Abhayam pratishtham vindate na bibheti kadachaneti. There is no fear at all, referring to the Atma Chaitanyam. Bhautika prapancha, fear is not there. This person is not afraid of the materialistic world which is appearing in front of, including the body also. Not afraid of anything in the world. Bhayama illai enartham. அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சம் என்பது இல்லையேன்னு பாரதியார் பாடிட்டார். எல்லாம் சொல்லுவோம். அது யூ ஹேவ் டு பிரிங் ப்ராக்டிக்கல்லி. யூ ஆல் வில் பிரிங், ஐ நோ தட். ஆல் த பெஸ்ட். More in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.